because, well, let's be honest, premium for rich people. Rich people will always have everything you want, but they want. Maybe you want as well. Yeah, no. Would you believe if I told you that there are many French supermarkets in Moscow? Excuse me, but here's Auchan. You can also find it in some other countries like in Poland, but why in Russia now? Still here. And many of you have asked me to show you an ordinary supermarket. I mean, obviously, rich people will have access to everything. If you haven't watched my previous video, well, you can see it, but how is it going for ordinary Russians? Can they still have, I don't know, like foreign brands? Can they even get food? And, what are the prices? What do they eat? So today I'm going to show you. Are you ready? Let's start. As some of you remember from the previous video, Premium Supermarket offers us all kind of Cola and Pepsi. And here we are in a supermarket for ordinary Russians. Here we have Kind Cola and Russian Chernogolovka. Let's take a look. So it's twice cheaper than any kind of Coca-Cola you can find in Russia, but the package certainly seems similar. I mean, you can see the reference. There's another brand called Rich Cola. They produce juices before all of these brands. And then suddenly, 2 years later, they've just decided to expand their business. And you can have various flavors. Like this one is with caramel. There is a bigger one with caramel. So the price of a big bottle is now pretty much the price of a small Coca-Cola. We have raspberries. I've tried it. I'd say, I mean, you can feel the difference, obviously. It's quite similar to the original taste. Depends. I'd say like most of my friends would choose the one which is the best out of the worst. Here we have Auchan, Cola. All of them are red. Like, why? Except for one, which is the cheapest. So this is like everyday cola by this market for low prices. I mean, of course, I'm not here to name and shame. You can choose any color you want. But once you want a day off, the name of the brand, just drink it. Let's see what happens. Probably you can see the difference in the quality. My phone died while I was recording this video for you, so it takes a lot of effort actually and time. And here we are in the candy section with the new phone. Russian candies, they're actually pretty cheap compared to everything else. Yeah, these are my favorite ones. These candies exist for over 100 years. 80 rubles for 100 grams. So there are other types of chocolates. See, there is more. I'm just going to show you some of the popular ones. This one is called Bird's Milk, 80 rubles for 100 grams. This one is called a cow. It's like a fudge, 50 rubles. You can find like similar ones in other countries. This one is cheaper. I mean, it's with a discount, so it makes sense. So we have around 170. Oh no, it's not. It's even cheaper. 140 rubles.
Which means?
It means in Russian, which means it's approximately $1.50. And then next to it is Milka. And then we have Russian cookie. Which one would you choose, by the way? And here is actually a legendary Russian brand by Legendary, because here it says that this cookie exists from 1913, a Jubilee cookie. So it was for the anniversary of the royal family. So yeah, it's a special one. I'd say for me it's more about nostalgia. This package is 90 rubles. Again, 69.90. I'm tired of it. I'll just say 70. Sorry, not 90, 70. We have Kinder Kinder, different types of Kinder. 70 rubles, and here's 75. As I remember, the price before the pandemic was 35. Or again, I'm not going to mention it like many times, but as you can see from my impression, everything is just twice the price. Here is also Nutella, which apparently is brought from Armenia, but yeah, it says Germany, made in Germany. So here we have more Oreo cookies for 70 rubles. By the way, I remember that Oreo came pretty late to Russia. Like I was already in my 20s, which means that it was long time ago. Oh, here's the French one. But this is actually not that surprising. It even says made in France, because Auchan is a French chain, it's a French company. Here it costs 237 rubles. As I remember, in France you can get it for like €1.50. Let me know if it's different. So here we have some other, they also have cookies, which, you know what's surprising, and the difference here with the premium supermarket, that all the expensive things you have at the bottom, they're expensive, so nobody cares. I mean, like people that pay more, they shouldn't go down like that. And here you have like the cheapest here. So one more everyday Auchan company that they're proud of. So if you don't have enough money to go to a premium supermarket, you can always come here and get cookies for 28 rubles, which is like 30 cents. It's really cheap, even for Russia. And here we have my favorite section for people who are gluten-free, sugar-free, and everything free, lactose-free. I hope you will not hate me after that. But yeah, it's me. I like this brand. It's Russian, 100 rubles. So for the majority of people in Russia, that is just, you know, too expensive. Just for this small thing to pay like 100 rubles, $1. Why would people do that? I just buy a bar with sugar, like normal Snickers. Then we also have almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk. I don't know, all types. And it's even written in English, although, you know, it's a Russian brand. All of these brands are Russian. We used to have Alpro, but now it's turned into Planto, and the milk is 200 rubles. By the way, this is one of the things that is no longer more expensive than it used to be. Like this brand in particular is even cheaper. I don't know what's the secret, because before it used to be like 200 rubles minimum. So I don't know what's the secret. Under my previous video, there were comments that you don't understand sanctions and non-bought food. Well, first of all, my videos are about Russia under sanctions. And living in Russia, more or less, you understand what sanctions might be about. But there are also Russian sanctions. Look at the cheese. Doesn't look Russian-like. Established in 2017, Dur Classic. Made in Russia. All of this cheese made in Russia. There are some foreign brands, but basically you won't find European cheese, because in 2014, Russian government put embargo on European cheese, like this donkey with a $10 font. I mean, could be, but from Germany, but it's from Belarus. So there's another German lookalike, Scholbrunn or whatever, also Russian, 120. Why would they try to look like foreign brands and not Russian? Honestly, because Russian cheese doesn't taste that good. It doesn't mean that I hate everything. This one is called the Gold of Europe, but it is what it is. Some other bloggers might tell you how everything is great, how everything is just, you know, bright and shiny, how everything is delicious. But I mean, I like Russian cottage cheese, but Russian cheese like made in Russia or in Belarus, like this one for 200 rubles, just bland. This one is deluxe. They even have an Italian flag, but it's not. I mean, I know it's Russian. Once you live in Russia, you know that it's they trick. They cannot be any kind of like Italian cheese. 260 rubles, and then also another one. Prego, Italian. Yeah, Italian recipe. Yeah. I like it. It's always original Italian recipe, written in English. Although the majority of Russians don't speak English, but who cares? So here's chicken with a nice girl. Looks like a pop cup girl from the United States. I have no idea why, but for them it's a reference to the Soviet Union. So the chicken is $3.20. I believe it's cheaper than in many other countries, but you need to know about the taste. Really glad. When I lived in France and I traveled, I mean, I was like, seriously? You can just boil chicken and it's already delicious. In Russia, you just like need to be a magician. Wine from California, which is again, I mean, it's surprising because it's quite far away. Why would you bring this bottle? Like the price is 1,220. Okay, 230 rubles.
Santa Monica.
Yeah, Santa Monica. That's for me not to steal. I promise I won't. Oh, yeah, it says the United States. Seriously.
Sanctions? No.
Oh no, guys, it's Germany. It's Germany. Germans, what's wrong with you? Why don't you just write Germany? So what else do we have? Argentina. By the way, also the surprising thing about the United States and I don't know, the UK is that officially, according to the Russian authorities or Italy, beautiful bottle, we have our friends, allies, countries that are our friends, and that is promoted everywhere, and our enemies. I'm not kidding. It's clearly like countries' enemies. So if they're enemies, like why would you just have them everywhere? No, seriously, I just think that everything should be Russian, made in Russia, and also the official should have Russian cars, Russian phones, no iPhones, nothing. Everything must be Russian. No Mercedes, no BMW, Italy. Yeah. As you may know also from the previous video, keep referring to it. Yeah, we have a lot of like Italian brands, and you'll see even more of this story in clothes. Yeah, Italy is known for fashion, so subscribe to my channel to learn more. We have Georgia. So for those of you who don't know, it's a country, it's not the state in the United States. Too many jobs today. So I've been there recently, love this country, amazing food, amazing climate, but anywhere you go, you'll find the F word towards Russians. But guys, when it comes to money, I think nobody cares. Like you can just sell to these horrible Russians. Maybe they sell actually the worst wine they have. What do you think? Is it the worst Georgian wine? 130 rubles for 7 days. Welcome to the world of ordinary Russians, and actually not Russians, to be fair, Muscovites. There's a big difference, in my opinion, with the premium supermarket for rich people. Rich people anywhere in the world will get access to everything they need. So no worries about them. But even here, you can see there's a big variety, mainly like Russian products, Russian brands. We were not able to cover everything. But yeah, I've just heard a comment that go back, goodbye, go away from Russia. All right, it happens, you know. It's not a surprise. So thanks for watching this video. I mean, let me know which supermarkets you prefer. If you have any ideas about products you'd like to see or what you'd like to watch, let me know in the comments. And if you want to support my channel to help me to create more videos for you, you can make a contribution on Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, or PayPal. Thanks for watching and see you next time.